Daddy as fuck. Daddy as fuck. Hey boo boo. Hey daddy. Welcome back. I told you guys I'd be back with the Kyoken, and I actually ordered this. I pre-ordered this about 2 weeks ago. After all that struggle of making a freaking reservation for like 10 minutes, I did it. I made my reservation, got it in today, so I can deliver this to you on a Sunday. Happy Father's Day. You know who you are. You're doing a good job. Let's talk about it. Ooh, smell good. Now, who's the daddy now? I'm the daddy, baby. I'm totally breaking the rules. We got a Father's Day card. Let's read it. To Cornelia, happy Father's Day. You have been there for me when I needed you most. You pushed me to grind, to do your best. And I appreciate that you are present, okay? You are in my life, and I always feel that you're there when I need you. Thank you. The best father. Right, it smells freaking delicious. Let me say that, guys. It smells so good. I'm ready. Oh God, look. On the inside, instead of flowers, we have beer, kanpai, and the ingredients inside, of course. I have my ohashi, my chopsticks. I swear this is a little bit fussy compared to the other one. I could be lying. If you haven't watched the Mother's Day one, go back to that video. Have a look. Right, I'm not your mother, but you know what, you will be a father one day, and this is what I'm looking for. What kind of daddy do I need? What kind of daddy do I want? How are you gonna get to be a daddy? You know, the little black box of food. Oh, he good looking, man. He's got meat in him. He's like, honey, I know you like some meat. I love the way it's laid out as well. It's very rare that you get like a small square for each thing. It's actually really large compared to the other one. At least I feel so in my mind. Am I going crazy? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. So why is this better than the women's already? You, Kyoken, meat and seasoning. How dare you, Kyoken? You need to be doing this for the women, for the mothers, for the mothers. Anyway, let's get into it. We're gonna dig into this. It's just seasoned like sesame seasoning. Sesame. It's not spicy at all. We've got 3 kinds of shumai in here. We've got 2 prawn and 1 basic shumai with some peas in it. It's clear who's the winner already. It's gonna be this one. This is gonna be overtaking the Mother's Day one. This is gonna be in maybe first place. Take some mushroom. When I picked it up, they must have thought that my dad was Japanese, and I'm like, no honey, I am the father today. Anyway, good fathers. The ones that we deserve, the ones that we want as women who want to settle down. What do we want? What do I want? Let's hide this bitch, man. You know what? This was a bad idea, because I just want to sit here eating in silence, because it's just, this is amazing. Let's try some of this. Again, we have some meat mixed in with some pepper. I love green pepper. Oh my, hold up, we need to remix here. The rice, the mince, the pepper. I love the bitterness. Oh my God. They're like, fathers, I know you're working yourself half to death in Japan, right? You're in some black company. That's what they call them, you know. Black company. Not black people, but black as in it's a bad company. And you get worked to the bone. Giving you little break time, little vacation, like a black company. It's a bad company. You deserve this bento box. You do. And mothers do too. They both do. Here in Japan, there are specific roles. Not always. It's changing now. However, there is a lot of old school households where the mother is the one to care for the home, care for the offspring if they have any children, and maintain the home, maintain bills, cleaning, cooking. Emotionally, she got it, okay? And the man is the one who goes out there and brings back the cashola. So many men these days do not want to settle down because they know the pressures of society, and you're expected to take care of your wife. Of course, we live in the 21st century. We can flip-flop, we can change the roles, we can decide what we want. That is fine. I'm not judging you. I just feel like I wouldn't mind being in a traditional role, as long as we agree what our roles are and stay clear about the roles and what we want from each other. Communicate that and it will be fine. By the way, I'm doing my washing at the same time, so perfect timing. Ooh. I feel like Japanese guys who have traveled outside of Japan before, lived outside of Japan, are less likely to be traditional in that way, and they really don't mind if their woman wants a career, wants to work. That's how I feel. I'm not sure if that's true, don't quote me. That's the feeling I get from speaking to married men and speaking to married women and speaking to people in general, Japanese people in general. That's what I'm getting. And for me, a man in that traditional role is very endearing for me. It's very attractive for me. For me, I like that kind of protection. I like that leadership. I like a man who can provide. I'm not gonna lie, I like a man who can provide. He doesn't have to, but I do want that. I do like that. So it is more attractive if a man can take care of me, and I'll take care of the man. And I never knew that being a housewife was so prominent until my first day, when a housewife came and she said, oh, I'm a housewife and I do this part-time and I'm going to help you find your apartment. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. That was my first interaction, and then from there I learned that it is actually kind of a huge culture here. Very traditional still. One thing I didn't expect to see from fathers is them on the bike. In Japan they have mama chariots, which is a bike. It's mother chariot, mother bicycle. Usually the moms are the ones that are riding around with their kids in the back on the seat. Very popular mode of transport in Japan. You'll see people on bicycles everywhere. But also, you do see a lot of the men with the kids in the morning, and they're all in their suit and tie ready to go to work. And they've got the kids and they're carrying them to school. And I like to see that, because it shows that, you know, maybe the wife's busy or something. Or maybe she says, oh, while you're on your way out to work, you might as well drop the kids off or something. But it's just nice to see a guy, like, see fathers spending time and doing things for their kids. And that's one of the first things I noticed being in Japan. Also, men carrying children in the baby carriers and stuff like that, and pushing the push chairs and the prams and stuff. I'm only seeing a snippet of this, and it's usually on the weekends. Weekdays I'll see them in the momachari going to work, taking the kids to school first before they go to work. But on a weekend I'll see them like with the baby carriers and stuff like that. And I don't know how long that lasts, but it's really nice to see that fathers that are very involved with their kids. And I've seen like kids being alone with their father, and the mom's not there, they're not present, and they're on the train just like, you know, entertaining them, talking to them. And it's a very healthy thing to see. I'm not sure if behind the scenes they are always in that role of a nurturing role and, you know, giving the child the attention that they need, but it's good to see. It's a positive thing to see, and that's what I want to focus on today, to be honest. You know, I don't always want to rag on the guys and say, you guys are like this, I don't want a man like this, you always do this to me. Like, there are good men out there as well. A friend that has a son, and he always plays shogi with him every single night, and, you know, makes the effort to teach him something new, teach him how to lose, teach him how to manage his feelings. And I found that so sweet, and he every day he's so invested in playing shogi with his son. And I think it's a beautiful thing when they really try hard to develop a bond. And how can you not stan, you know, some mushrooms? Feels like I can taste wine or sake or something, like a tiny dash of spirit. Trying to get me drunk up in here. Gotta be a chili prawn. Oh my god. Oh, thank you. Garlic chili sauce and a little bit breaded, crusty. It's got like it's got seasoning. The best prawn I've ever tasted in a bento box. And also, look how big the shumai is compared to normal. I'm sorry. Oh, see, you hear that thud? They don't look like that usually. I'm telling you, I've had enough Kyoken to know they ain't this size, people. Look at this one. Nah, man. Girls want to eat well too. I'm already hating. I'm not hating. I'm not gonna hate. I'm not gonna hate. More positive things that I've seen are, one time I saw a daddy day. Oh my god, it was the cutest thing. I think this was last weekend actually, and I went to Shibuya, and there were two dads with their newborn babies, and they were just having the time of their lives, like talking, laughing, and playing with their babies next to each other on there's this like park area, and they were just hanging around together like on a daddy day. And I thought that is such a great idea. If you are a dad, meet up with other dads. Get to know them, bond, and get the kids to bond if they're the same age or near to the same age. I just think it's so cute. And I was like, that is attractive, because it means you're there. It means you can help take care. You know, if you think about animal instinct, you know, you got the lion protecting the pride. You got them playing and bonding with the kids too. Hello, oh, please. I'm gonna dip into this rice. The rice looks so good. We got more prawns on the rice. We got peas. The peas is very British in fried rice. I didn't expect to see that, but here we are. To the place I belong. United Kingdom. Chinese restaurant. Take me home. That's what it tastes like. This is a happy day, a joyful day, a joyous day. This is the number one. This one here. So much meat. I don't know what this is, but it looks like squid. Explosion. A little bit sweet and sour. It is squid. That reminds me of Thailand sesame. It's so good. So yeah, daddy day dates. Great, love to see it. So the kind of man that I want is somebody that's present, that wants to spend time with me and their family, that always wants to be with me. Like I've seen other men be with their families. They want to be around their children. They want to be around their wife. They want to take care of the family. They want to provide for the family. And they feel safe and secure where they are. They don't need to look outside of their, you know, relationship, outside of their family. They're just happy and content. Daddy gotta be loyal. He gotta be open-minded because obviously I'm a foreigner. I'm black. I wear wigs. I change my hair a lot. He has to be open. I'm gonna talk more about that on another video. Today's not the time to talk negatively, but he's got to be open-minded about me and love me, truly love me for who I am. Somebody who's financially stable. Raising a kid ain't cheap, man. It ain't. And you know what? Props to you, all those single parents out there that are doing it by themselves. I commend you. I do. Because it can't be easy. It's possible, but that's something I just don't want to do. So if I do settle down with someone, just know he's going to have his ish together. He doesn't have to be a millionaire, but he has to, you know, be able to provide. Don't judge me. These are just the things that I want. You can agree or disagree. That's fine. Us British people, we love a good sauce, you know. We love a good sauce. So the fact that everything is seasoned or in a sauce is just a dream come true. I'm going to go in with the traditional shumai. Of course it tastes good. Of course. That's the kind of guys I want. Having a car, obviously living in the city, living in Yokohama, it's not necessary for working life. You can catch the train, you can catch the bus. You don't really need to drive in Yokohama or Tokyo. However, if we're going to have kids and if we're going to want to do stuff, it's better if you've got a car, if you can drive. It's just more convenient. I am in the process of getting my driving license converted to a Japanese one. Sadly, where I live, there's like no parking space. That's because my location is like near this in the city. So there's just like barely any space. And if you do have space, you have to pay a lot. But yeah, a guy that can drive and a guy that has a car, that is great. Leader, driven, like I said, not lazy. Family oriented. I need to know that he's in it with me. Do you know what I mean? That he won't just press the emergency escape button once things get tough or once his parents can't accept me. If that is an issue from the start and he will always forever listen to his parents and he puts them before anyone else, that is not the kind of guy that I'm looking to build with. I like a person that respects their family, that of course takes on their opinion, but at the same time has their own mind and can work beyond that, because I've been through that before with my first Japanese boyfriend in Japan. If you want to watch that video, watch me bawl, watch me cry, enjoy. But yeah, it was a culture shock that, you know, the family had so much power over my ex. And I don't want to go through that again. I need somebody that's really solid and in it with me, you know, for me. Loves me. Oh my, what the frick? I have to save that. Okay, let's try the other shumai, the prawn one. This is better than the traditional shumai. How is that? What? I don't even want to know the calories. Oh, it's only 663 calories. Could have been worse. Okay, I'm going to go in for the chicken. Karage. After dealing with all that flavour, that ain't got nothing to it, which I'm shocked about because karage is usually on point. The texture's great, but the taste ain't really saying anything. I can't really taste anything anymore. Maybe I should have ate that first and then I would have tasted more, but all the other flavours have just drowned that out, so that was like, meh. How is the chicken like one of the worst things in this bento? This is how you know it's fire. And of course, I have to be attracted to that person. They don't have to be like an Adonis. I want to kiss you, I want to have sex with you, I want to procreate with you, because hello. What it is, it looks like tofu, like just slathered in sauce. I was wrong. I want to say that was pork in like a batter and in sauce. That was freaking, that was better than the chicken. That was delicious. And the sauce is a little bit sweet. Probably one of the most unhealthiest and greasy ones, but the best one, obviously. So good. So, compared to the Western world, I feel like there's a lot more men that have, or at least show, that traditional mentality. But it does sometimes come with the sexist side as well, where it's like too far, like, this is all you're worth to me, and I don't respect you. I need the respect too. You guys, I couldn't even focus. I'm glad that I kept it light and my favourite bento. The Father's one, the Father's Day one that I wasn't even supposed to try. But one day I will hopefully find that perfect guy that's really willing to build with me and be a father to, you know, want to have kids with me and want to protect me and know my value and I know his value. And we work as a team. And so when I witness these moments of purity, of sincerity, of love, daddies, fathers doing their job and doing it well, man, and killing it. So all you guys that are trying your best, don't stop. One day, your child's going to turn around to you and say, you know what, thank you so much for being there for me and my mother. You've been a good man. They'll be there for you because you've done the best that you can. Keep doing your best. Keep spreading that positive, good energy. Keep being supportive. If you need help, seek it. Talk about how you feel. I know not all men do these things. And in guy world, dad world, I guess, their needs emotionally aren't always being met. And I think deep down they really do want that connection. They do want to be heard. But they're just told to kind of like push it down, suppress it. Go to the gym, go work out, drink a few beers, get fucked up, go have sex with someone, like all this unhealthy habits, except for the gym. But even then, you know, you can distract yourself from getting to the core of the point. You got to take care of yourself too. Look, I ain't married. I'm no professional, but I do know how to communicate and I do believe it's very healthy. I'm so sorry about the sound. So I'm going to wrap it up. This was delicious. Sorry, I'm not going to get too deep. Happy Father's Day once again. Future fathers out there, the ones that actually want to settle down and be good to a woman, only one woman, and treat her well and have a good happy life, a simple happy life. I'm rooting for you. And we got this, man. Keep it respectful, keep it nice. Let's send positivity to the guys out there. Give them their flowers, give them their bentos. And until next time, guys, faito, gambate, peace and love.